Alright, so welcome back to another Legend 3245 video where we are continuing our roster editing. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi went out for a little bit of time, but now we're back. So we're on to Hayden Fleury. He is now playing for Anaheim, right? Yeah, I forgot about that. I would say his overall is fine. His potential could use a bit of a downgrade. And now let's get him over to Anaheim. Okay. So let's get him over to Anaheim. Right over. Hayden Fleury to Anaheim. There we go. And then continuing on to Carolina. Okay, so Sammy Watsonen, I believe he's a Devil now. I think so. I feel like his overall is fine. Oh no, he's not a Devil. He is a Dallas Star. Okay. Let's get him over to Dallas then. So let's get him over to Dallas. There we go. Zingle. I think Ryan Dzingel is fine as an 83 overall. He actually is now back to the Senators. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's get him over to the Senators then. Ryan Dzingel. Back to the Senators. There we go. So that's Ryan Dzingel. Didn't even know he went back to Ottawa, to be honest with you. What about Nino? No, he's still on Carolina, and I think overall is pretty fair. Justin Williams now. I believe he actually retired from the NHL, so I'm not gonna touch him. and then we'll see what happens with him. Now, Martin Nichas, however, he was magnificent this season. I believe he deserves quite a bit of a boost because he was a point per game almost player. So I agree with Playmaker. Definitely think, even high elite potential. And if it's high elite potential, I'll keep his overall the same because I think he'll grow pretty well as high elite. So he's going to be their real good potential player. Okay, Joel Edmondson, I think the rating is pretty fair. And I think we're going to move him over to his rightful team, which is Montreal. He was really good this season, and I would upgrade him, but I don't think it's going to last. It was great how well he did this season, but based on history, he's never been this good. So until we see more of the same from him, I'm going to keep him the same overall. This trade cannot be completed because Carolina would have 2 less players. Okay, let's see what we can, some random player that we can go give over to Carolina. Maybe we say, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dale Vise. He actually retired as well. So I'm just gonna make it so that in this universe he sort of goes to Carolina for Joel Edmondson, just to make it work. So there's that. So there's Del Vise Joe Edmondson to his rightful team. Jake Gardner, Kevin Van Riemsdyk, Warren Fogle, I think is good. Brett Pesce. Now he needs a huge upgrade in this universe. He is quite good. Yeah, no other words to say it. I agree that he's a defensive defenseman, but he is really, really good. So let's get that body checking up. Let's get wrist shot accuracy a bit up. Let us get that strength up. He is a beast defensively and physically. Durability way up. Deking can stay the same. Aggressiveness a bit up. Poise can go up. Hand eye to 80. Shot blocking. Man's a monster at blocking shots. Offensive awareness can go a bit up, but defensive awareness, more importantly, is what matters. 83 overall for Brett Pesce. That is more like it. He is a really, really underrated defenseman as well. So I think that 83, I would even say he could be 84, but I'll keep him as 83. Brock McGinn now. He's also quite good. I also think he's deserving of a small upgrade at the very least. That is the very least I can do for him. Yeah, this season, 13 points in 37 games. Easily on record for one of his best seasons, but I think just a small upgrade up to 80, 81 overall will do him good. Just a small upgrade, so Yeah, already at 80. Let's just buff him a little bit more. Not so that he's an 81, but so that he is a pretty good 80 overall. There we go. 80 overall for Brock McGinn. Jordan Martin Cook now. I don't think he's playing for Carolina anymore. Let me check. I spelled his name wrong. Okay. Jordan Martin Martinook. Okay, yeah, he still plays for Carolina, 13 points, pretty standard pace. I think his overall is fine, honestly. And then Del Vise is sort of just a throw in. Okay, on to goaltenders. Peter Mrazek at 83 overall is pretty fair, I would say. What are his stats like? Peter Mrazek. And contagious, where we are now. Okay. Okay, so on to the goaltenders. So Peter Mrazek, I think the 83 is fair. This season, he was decent. He's definitely the backup now. But I think 83 is fair because, usually he is a starter. Now, James Reimer, on the other hand, I think he needs a bit of an upgrade. James Reimer. I think he was quite good. He was quite good, I would say. Yeah, 22 games played, 906. 81. Let's get him a small boost to 82 overall. Hey there, Pat. Hey. Hey, Pat. Yeah, okay. So James Reimer here. I would say okay, so medium starter. Oh, and that's already a boost to 82 overall. Perfect. James Reimer at 82. And there is Carolina done. Carolina didn't take nearly as much time as other teams. Let's move on to Chicago. Okay, so Patrick Kane is good. Taves is fine. DeBrincat needs an upgrade. Sniper. Would I agree with that for Alex DeBrincat? I'm not sure if I would call him a sniper. Okay, yeah, he definitely is a sniper. Never mind. Okay, but he is really good offensively. He is fast, quite endurance, good passer, relatively good passer. Definitely get the slap shot power up and the accuracy. He is really good at goal scoring. Agility can go a bit up, strength can stay the same, acceleration can go a bit up, balance can go up, face-offs still the same, durability still the same, deking can go one up, aggressiveness can go a couple up, poise can go a bit down, hand-eye can go a bit up, shot blocking is fine, offensive awareness can definitely go up, defense awareness can stay down. I wouldn't call him a 95 discipline player. Yeah, I think 87 overall for Alex DeBrincat is pretty fair. I think he's quite good, almost as good as Taves, if not better. And I think the medium elite is really nice for him. So that's all good and well. I agree with Dunkheath at 85. Yes, he's slowed down, but I generally don't like to touch the old players too much. Next up is Brandon Saad. Now, he is playing for Colorado now, but I still think he is a good overall. So, we will get Brandon Saad over to Colorado. There we go, Brandon Saad to Colorado. Now back to the stream. So Calvin DeHaan, actually Dylan Strome. I believe he's in the Oilers now, isn't he? Dylan Strome. Nope, he's a Blackhawk, and he had a rough season. I'm just gonna keep him the same overall. Yeah. Calvin DeHaan now. It would be terrific, Pat. It would be terrific. But unfortunately with EA, I'm not sure if they will. Okay, so next up, Calvin DeHaan. I believe he's an Islander, right? I don't think he is a Blackhawk anymore. No, actually, he is still a Blackhawk. Okay, then I think his overall is pretty fair. Now, Dominique Kubalik, though. This is one player that I really, really like. He is a nice story. I wouldn't call him a power forward. I don't think he's that aggressive that he would be a power forward.